So hi guys, top elite, African elite trader, top trader, Randy here. Okay guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about psychology, and I'm going to talk to you about like what you need to do after experiencing a losing streak. Me personally, I find out that after three losing trades, three consecutive losing trades, my brain just switches into like this negative area where but I'll try to revenge trade, just trying to make that money back, just thinking so much, like I just start to constantly think about the money instead of like just focusing on like what the chart is showing me, my technicals, and like what I look for. Like I'll be focusing more on what how to make that money back, and that caused me to actually lose so much money this weekend. Well, it's not a lot, but like I was in this good streak of like flipping these small accounts, but then after that happened, it just like I just started to see consecutive losses, losses after losses, and this trade in particular is what really woke me up. After I lost this trade, I actually realized what I did wrong, and I don't want this to happen next time. And guys, remember, like I'm journaling my journey and just my process, and because I see myself being a profitable trader this year, and like I see myself making the money this year, and I just wanted you guys to be part of this journey. Like I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, and this mistake here cost me my whole account, guys. Like I'm being very transparent with you. Like this is what this channel is all about. Like I want to be as transparent as possible, so that when you guys see me going from being a losing trader to consistently profitable trader, hopefully you guys get inspired from that and actually learn a bit from my story as well, because like everything's going to be documented. Like right now I'm making money, I'm losing money. Okay, so this is the stage where I'm at right now. So now I wanted to journal this trade, so let's get straight to this video and show you what I was looking for. Okay guys, so with this trade we're only going to focus on this area right here. Okay, as you can see here, we have a top area, okay, resistance area, and we also have a support area, okay, and the one in the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so what I was looking for, okay, so let me go down to the 1 hour. Okay, in this 1 hour I've actually spotted an order block in this area. Okay, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so market was around this area, okay, when I was looking for this trade, and as you can see, we started making this downtrend right here. Okay, so now look at what happened, guys. So price was actually around this area right here. Okay, we've already broken out of this support. Okay, so what signal do you get? You get a sell signal, right? Okay, this signals me that I should be looking for sell positions. Okay, then I had this order block right here. Okay, and I was looking for, all I was waiting for is just a structure break in the lower time frame. So usually I go to the 15 minutes. Okay, so in the 15 minutes, what we had like this M information, but it wasn't really clear on the 15. So I went down to the 5 minute time frame. Okay, so as you can see in the 5 minute time frame, this was perfect. This was an entry, like bam. Okay, market went back in the order block, in the 1 hour order block. We got this information here. Market broke, key structure break. Okay, this was my entry. Okay, then I went to sleep. Okay, market went in my direction a little bit. Then when I woke up, boom, the account was gone. As you guys know, I flip accounts. I flip small accounts. Right now, I'm flipping $5 accounts. Okay, so I'm telling myself that I'm gonna flip $5 account to $100. When I get to $100, I'm gonna start flipping $10, and when I get to $200, I'm gonna start flipping 20, and just like that. That's how I'll be compounding my that's how I'll be compounding my account. But right now I'm still at the $5 stages. Okay, so when I woke up, my account was blown. Okay, then I started to look. When I looked, you see, like, if had my psychology been right, I would have just zoomed out of the on the 1 hour time frame and just look. Okay, we had this area here. Okay, this is what I would have thinking if my psychology was right. But like now, remember, I've already blown like 5 accounts before that. I'm just looking to make the money back, and I just indulge in like really poor decision making. Okay, so if I had gone on a higher time frame, I would say, okay, here's a support. My market bounced out of this, and then it bounced out of it again, and then here price broke this area, and then we went back into it. So already that should have been like a signal for me to actually not look for like sells anymore, because market just went back into the support area. And then if you look here again, market went, so the trade that I took was around this area. So I sold from here, and price got here, and then we had this huge bullish candle that formed as I was sleeping. Okay, so when this happened, and again, still thinking about the money, still sellers buys. I'm like, okay, all these things did not tell me anything. Like my psychology is already messed up at this point. I'm just looking for a trade to make the money back. Okay, so then I mark this order block here, and also this in this case, this is not really an order block. You know why? Because this bullish candle here was not engulfed by the following candle. So technically, this is not really an order block. But look what happened. Okay, then market actually, after this bullish candle, market actually went into this order block, and I went to the 5 minute, I think 15 minute time frame. Okay, so here we are right here. Okay, in the 15 minute time frame, you can see that this was a head and shoulder, and I actually sold this market. Okay, but I sold this market prematurely. Okay, prematurely. And then I got caught up in all this consolidation. When I saw this, like, they want to take my money again, so I closed my trades. And as soon as I closed my trade, market dropped. You see, it's like they know, bro. It's like they know this guy's psychology is messed out. Let us show him like who we are. We are the big boys in the market. So like we're gonna play with his psychology. As soon as he closes his trade, market's gonna go in his direction. Okay, what the market did? Market fell into the support area again. Okay, and I missed this trade. I didn't make any money from this. I closed my trade around this area. I think I made like $1. And then if I had held it all the way here, I was probably gonna make like $30. Okay, and I closed my trades. Market dropped. Okay, and then when it dropped in this area, that's when the U-turn. Okay, but me, I was actually expecting market to actually break this. I don't know why. Like my mind was just not right. You see, this is what you're gonna experience when you been through a losing streak. And I found that after 3 trades max, that's when my psychology switches. So now me knowing that will change a lot, because like next time I lose 2 trades in a row already, I'll step back and be like, okay, wait, I'm not doing something right here. So let me just refocus, or probably like take a break or take a walk and just think about like what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And then when I come back the next day, maybe that's when I'll be fresh and be ready to attack the market with like a fresh psychology and a fresh mindset. Okay, so now that I've spoken about this, let me show you exactly what could have been done if my psychology was right. Okay, if my psychology was right, let's zoom out to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, had my psychology been right, I would have been like, okay, so we can see here that market is bouncing between this resistance and this support area. Okay, market broke out of this. Okay, let me go to 1 hour. Okay, market broke out of this. Market broke out of this support area, and then they closed back on top of it, and they gave us this. Okay, let me just do it this way. Okay, we had higher low. Okay, lower low, lower high. Okay, lower low right here, lower high. Then we had a lower low, followed by a lower high. Then we had another lower low, another lower high. Okay, now price fell to make a new lower low, and stopped at this resistance area. Then when I was sleeping, when I had that trade open, market gave us this impulse. Okay, this impulse right here already should have changed my bias. Why? Because market just recently broke our Doe theory. Okay, the Doe theory has been broken. I'm gonna go deeper into the Doe theory when in future. Okay, so when this already happened, you should know that okay, now this is no more like, I mean, sellers are no longer in control of the market. Now the buyers are coming in. And then okay, so what caused this break right here? Is this order block right here? Okay, this order block right here caused this break. Okay, so now what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a mitigation. Mitigation is basically when the banks are you see like order block are closed because banks are actually selling. They were selling at this area, okay, and then market just went up. So there are orders are actually in a loss, okay. In order for them to make the money that they've lost, they have to come back in order for them to go, okay. So that's already too much information that I've just given you guys. So yeah, so then the market went up and then they came back for this price, okay. When they come back like this is a signal for me to buy, okay. But you don't just buy because the market got back. You go to the lower time frame, like the 15-minute, for instance, okay. So in the 15 minutes, you can see that market went into our area here, and in here there was really not much signal here, okay. And since this order block was found on the 1 hour, you can go up to the 5-minute time frame to actually find for entry, okay. Look for entry. So if you go to the 5-minute time frame, you can see that price actually was here. We had this little structure right here, and then as soon as price gave us this momentum shift candle, this could have been our first entry, okay. This could be our first entry, and then the dough theory here got disrespected as well, okay. Bam, market broke this, okay. Price broke the recent high, okay, the recent low, okay. We broke it, okay. Now who's responsible for this break? It's possibly this candle right here, okay. All right, you see now they came back for that candle, okay. If you go to the lower time frame, this like to the 1-minute time frame, this would be a lot more clearer, okay. So let me zoom out, let me zoom back. Okay, so this is a lot more clearer, okay. No, actually, let me just stick to the 5 minutes, okay. Okay, they came back to this, okay. They gave us this bullish candle, okay. And then they also broke this recent high. Okay, so what candle is responsible for this break? It's this candle right here. Okay, market mitigated, it came back, first green candle, another entry. Okay, now this is where you actually scaling in the markets, okay. The market went up again, okay. So like, who's responsible, what candle is responsible for this break? I'd say it's this candle right here, okay. It could be this order block, it could be this, okay. But this is like the more appealing order block to me, so I'll pick this one right here, okay. Okay, price came back, closed bullish. That's another entry again, okay. We got another entry going up, okay. As you going up, you have this top resistance here as your final target, okay. Okay, now you got this entry, market went up, they breach here again, okay. Who's responsible for that break? I'd say this order block right here. But you see now they've mitigated, but they never really came back to this candle, but no biggie, okay. And price just went all the way to our target, and this was our final target. Price hit this target, no problem, okay. So the bottom line is, but like you look at how many entries we would have had. We'd have 1, 2, 3 entries to scale in, okay. So if you start with, and you know how this volatility pairs move, even if you start with like a $10 account, by the time you hear, you're probably making like $60-$70 or even $100 as you're scaling in, okay. So now bottom line is, like, you see guys, if I had my mind right, I would have capitalized on this move, but my psychology wasn't there. I was just thinking about the money. I was thinking about the money, like, how do I make it back? Like, they took so much money from me, how do I make this money back? Like, I want the money back. And when you start thinking like that, you need to stop yourself. Like, you're not gonna make the right decisions in the market when you start thinking like that. And that's exactly what I did, and it cost me my account. And now I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys, and I'm actually gonna show you what my account looks like now, okay. So let me go to my derivative account. This is a live account, okay. How do you know it's a live account? Because you see here there's $20. Like, you need, with a demo account, you don't have this, okay. So look here, guys. As you can see here, okay, this was my first deposit, okay. And then I started trading, and I lost 15, I lost 10, I lost 5, I lost 5, I lost 10, okay. Well, then I started to apply the strategy correctly, okay. I made profit, withdrew 10, 13, 6, then I lost 955, then I made 2025. Okay, this is when my account that was actually starting to do well. See, this is when I posted all those flips that I did. Okay, and I told myself, okay, I'm not at $100 yet, so I'm gonna be funding my account with $5 now from now. Okay, so I funded the first five, I blew. Second five, I blew. Third five, I blew. Five, blew. Like I blew like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 accounts. Okay, this is where I actually blow the account altogether. I blew the account altogether. This is a new deposit I just made yesterday. I made a deposit of $30. Okay, I just blew my first account again, but I'll get into that a little bit later. And then this is the second account that I just funded. I'm actually waiting for a trade on volatility 101S. Okay, so guys, as you can see, bro, like after this third trade right here, I should have already stepped back because now I'm not operating at the top level. Because now I'm only thinking about the money now, you know, like now I'm just thinking of ways to make all these losses back. And when you start thinking like that, trust me, you're not gonna make the best decisions in the market. It's either you're gonna blow, and if you don't catch yourself, bro, if you don't catch yourself, you're just gonna carry on blowing until you blow. You eventually blow your whole account. This is what happened to me right here. Okay, I blew my account right here. Okay, so guys, as I told you, man, I'm gonna be very transparent with my journey because I know, like, I'm confident that I'm gonna make this money, and this is the year where I'm gonna make this money. And I hope that you guys learned something from this video. You guys learned something from this video, and just know, bro, like, control your psychology. Like, cause psychology is the only thing that's gonna get you to become a profitable trader. Strategy is cool. Like, I have all the best strategies in the world. I won't even lie to you. I have all the best strategies in the world, but I just realized one thing that's very important is psychology. Like, if you don't control psychology, all the strategy will not do anything for you. So just learn to catch yourself and know how many losses, how many losses you need, how many losses you can take before your psychology switches on you, before you start making poor decisions in the market. Like, you need to know all of that stuff and learn to catch yourself. Just catch yourself. Take a step back. Take a walk. Like, if you have 2 or 3 trades in a row, take a step back and see, like, where you're going wrong. Like, what things needs to be improved. That way you journal. When you journal that way you know, like, where you went wrong, and you try your best not to make the same mistakes again. And remember, this is a forex market. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes in the market, and just learn from that. The more you learn from that, the more you eliminate this thing, and the more you grow. So that's really what I'm all about this year. Like, I really want to grow as a trader, and just become a good trader. Like, you know, I really want to see the money. Like, there's so many things I want to do, and I feel like this market will enable me to actually go from 0 to 100 real quick if I do the right thing. So, like, that's my motto: do the right thing. Like, I want to do the right thing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that like button and that bell button in cases where I release new videos, you get it first. So yeah, this is Randy signing out.